Welcome to the best podcast of all time, where we teach you what we learned today.
Woo! Heck yeah.
We almost had it. We had it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll start off. I'm Lindsay Nates.
Are we ready? Is it recording?
Sounds like it.
Oh, yeah. Go, baby.
Lindsay Nates. I am 20, almost 21 years old in about a week and a half. I am a part of the Advent/Reliable Home Solutions team, or leadership team. I have a women's entrepreneur event that I host monthly. And then also I do our branding and relationships in our business. And yeah, I'm the best girl on this team.
She is the only girl.
It's true, but I'm still the best. All right, Chase.
Oh, I'm Chase Craddock, 22-year-old young gunner. I'm 22. We've been in the real estate game for not that long, about a year and a half. Learned a lot, and look forward to teaching some other people what we do and what we've learned from people that are farther along than us. And learning from our mistakes as well, because we still make some of those. A lot of those.
Yep.
A lot of those. I guess it's my turn. I'm Luke Harwell. Been in real estate for about 2.5, 3 years or so. Wholesaling full time. Part of the Advent Equity Partners / Reliable Home Solutions team. But yeah, I guess what we're talking about today. We talking about intro, just kind of what's going on, who we are, how we came to be, where we want this to go, and kind of what our roles are, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Luke, since Reliable Home Solutions was, created before Advent Home Buyers, do you want to talk a little bit about that? And then we'll kind of talk about our wholesaling businesses.
Well, so the Reliable Home Solutions thing, it was just my wholesaling business. I wholesaled for like 2 years, and honestly, I've always kind of was like, never really wanted to kind of be the solo person, like, whatchamacallit. I've always wanted to have some sort of like a team, and, I think we finally found it. We got Chase and Izzy over here. We all came together, like a year ago?
2 months ago?
Oh yeah.
Like met a year ago, yeah.
Yeah, we met like a year ago, and we all had we were all doing the same shit pretty much, right? We were all, we had a wholesaling business, and eventually we each were getting into multifamily real estate, syndicating multifamily. We were both pursuing the same exact thing in the same exact markets. And how long did we talk about a potential partnership?
I'd say about 6 months, maybe 3 months.
So long. It was crazy.
It was wild.
It was ridiculous. It was so much that it was like there was no way I could ignore it at that point, really.
Yeah.
We just played around with the idea so much that it was just like, well, we've been talking about it for 6 months. Let's see where this goes, right?
Yeah, and I think the kind of the deciding factor is when we both got into multifamily at the same time. Because for a while, we were going to keep our wholesaling businesses separate because we didn't know how to navigate, since you had been in the business a little bit longer than Chase and I, how to navigate merging those together for it to be fair, obviously with experience and everything. And then we decided to go into multifamily, and we were all new.
Multifamily is a completely different business, and it's a lot more team oriented than the single family side. You really need more people than one. Yeah, somebody can run a wholesaling business by themselves. It'd be tough, like scalable and stuff like that. But the multifamily side is much more. There's more than one partner on every single deal. So if you have everybody can play to their strengths, you can accomplish a lot much faster.
Yeah. Well, Chase, do you want to kind of talk about our wholesaling business and how we got started up until the merger?
Yeah. So we were just wholesaling like one, maybe 2 deals a month sometimes. Not really hiring or building out any teams or anything. So, we had some systems, not very good ones. Luke was better with the systems. when we merged, now I'm running the acquisitions team, which is awesome. Luke's bringing in the leads. Lizzie was dispoing, not anymore. She's working on more of the branding stuff, but we all like have our parts in the business, and it's we're already seeing results better than we saw in both our business separately.
Yeah. How many deals do we have under contract right now? I think like 7, like 6.
Yeah.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I think definitely having the leadership team makes us all more accountable for each other in what we're doing, and actually trying to get stuff done. Because when it's just yourself, or for Chase and I, it was just Chase and I. We didn't have another team. And some things get swept underneath the rug, doesn't get finished. We're not being as productive. We're not getting as many things as we should be getting done to be able to get those contracts. So I definitely think having the accountability of obviously an additional person for us, and then Luke, 2 additional people, and then actually bringing on a team as well, or our team members, has helped us be more, responsible in our business.
Definitely.
Yeah, working on the business much more than working in it anymore, which is awesome.
It's fantastic. And that was honestly one of the hardest switches for me. Was like, oh gosh, I'm not making calls anymore. I need to be making phone calls. Like, why am I not making cold calls? Because my team's doing it, right? We're working on the business while they can kind of run and operate it. And it's a beautiful thing when you can step out of that and start seeing things from like a overview perspective instead of the weeds are this high and I can't see anything more than I need a cold call for an hour tomorrow.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think it was, when it's just yourself, you're like, wow, you can, if you don't want to do something, you can make a million things as to why you shouldn't do it, and then it doesn't get done. But I feel like that's not been the case since the merger, because, you're not just letting yourself down now, you're letting 1, 2 other people down.
Yeah. And let's be real, being in the leadership position, like, we got a whole team that relies on our performance pretty much.
Yep.
And that's something that keeps me going. That gets me fired up almost every single day. I'm like, holy cow. Like, there's 6? We got 6 team members now. It's like, there's 6 people that are like relying on us to perform. It's like, it's crazy.
It's awesome.
It's super cool. I love it.
I'm on the phone with them all day, talking deals and stuff. It's super fun.
Wait. So let's go ahead and go into what our actual positions, like an in-depth view of what our positions are in the business and how we split that up. Because I think people, think 3 people in a leadership team may seem like a lot. I don't know. I think I did at the beginning. I don't know about you all. Definitely a weird change. But yeah, no, I guess I can go first. So I do a lot of the branding for not only Reliable Home Solutions and Advent Home Buyers, but we're starting a multifamily meetup. So I'll be doing the branding for that. And then potentially another one, and then also a mastermind that has yet to come out. But I do all that. And then I also focus on broker relations on the multifamily side. So that's where we're going to get our bigger deals. Deal flow is through brokers. So I am in contact with them. And then I also do the accounting, which is very confusing. So hopefully someday I'll have an accountant come in. But that's my role right now, mainly. Chase?
Nice. On the single family side, on the wholesaling business side, I work the acquisitions teams. So pretty much do one kind of smaller sales call in the mornings, and then another in the afternoon that's more in depth with role playing and, asking questions about how to handle certain situations, which is super fun, being able to help them and them seeing their results as well from that stuff, and locking up deals is super cool. And on the multifamily side, I love math and numbers and stuff. So like underwriting is my thing and I love it. It's awesome. So I can't wait to lock up some huge multifamily deals. Get our investors paid some big bucks, and start building that lifetime cash flow.
Hell yeah. And for me, on the single family side of things, I pretty much handle like marketing. I guess it's really close. We were having trouble with what the difference between like marketing and branding is, because they're very similar in like the concept, but what we kind of determined is we're honestly pretty different from each other. And so for the marketing side of things, it's pretty much making sure that text messages, calls, and mail and everything is going out so that the leads can come in, right? And my job is pretty much to gauge and get good quality leads coming in on the multifamily and the single family side of things. And another thing is keeping track of your numbers of your business, right? You got to make sure that if you don't know the numbers of your business and you try to scale, you're going to scale madness, and you're not going to be able to. Sure, you might be profitable and you might get deals done, but it could be a rocky road. Like, I know plenty of people that scale madness and they do great, but I know plenty of people that scale madness and didn't do very well, myself included, on like year 2. Might have a little beep in there.
And you also, I forgot to add, I also do all the hiring. When you get so many positions, you kind of forget. But I know what I have to do, just what I say.
Well, let's talk about hiring for a second and how important that is. Like,
no, it's definitely important. Just even on our acquisitions team, we have hired. We had hired 2 people, and they fell off pretty quickly. So unfortunately, we were expecting them to be really well. We thought they were going to be motivated, and that's just kind of how it is. That you're going to get people and they're going to fall off. And so it's always, we're always constantly hiring, especially acquisitions, just because of the turnover. And then also just, we hire VAs to do some cold calling and then just some administrative assistant stuff that we don't want to do. With hiring outside of the United States, you don't necessarily know how well they're going to do, what their performance is going to be, because we are a lot more broad on how we hire there, I would say. So even that turnover is, I don't know, we had 2 from there that left, and we had to hire a new one, and we're looking to hire some more. So it's just, we're just looking for some quality people. I think that's the most important thing. People are definitely on their best behavior at the beginning. And then it kind of falls off. So it's just, it's kind of like a constant little.
Women seem to stay, though.
Yeah, they do. We got a team of pretty much only girls right now, and they're killing it. Absolutely killing it.
I'm building the women team. So
that's what it is. Lizzie's telling the guys to get out.
Yeah, secretly. I'm whispering it in their ear.
She's secretly disqualifying all guys.
Even though I did hire a guy VA, so
That's 1.
That's about it.
1 out of 6. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 1 out of 6. But
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I thought I had something that I wanted to bring up, but I don't know what it was at this point. I think it was like kind of bringing up the topic, like where do we want to take this thing? Like what's our next move, more or less? Like what can people? Oh, well, how about this? What can people expect to see from our videos and our content? Like what kind of stuff are we going to be producing?
Yeah, I'd say just like real stuff. I'm not one to, I don't think we're all very flashy. We're not about that. I think we want to give you all real content that's going to add some value to your life. I think that's the most important thing for all of us, is just feeling like we're adding value to anybody. I mean, even if it's not in real estate, and it's just something that I said during one of these videos that may stick with you, or what they said, I think we all can agree that that's the most important thing, is that we're adding value and really making an impact on people.
Yeah. And I know we're still trying to figure everything out, and it'll probably come with just keeping going, right? Then we'll get a more as far as what is what. But I don't know, just this idea just popped into my head. I'm kind of thinking maybe like a discussion-based kind of podcast where we just kind of talk about life and general stuff that's going on, and then we have like a targeted video once a week as well with alongside the podcast. It's like a this is to teach you this, right? And then the podcast is kind of like what we're doing, just hanging out on here talking about whatever it is that we got going.
And what we learned this week.
Yeah.
Because we learn a lot of new stuff every week, every day.
Yep, we definitely aren't know-it-alls, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
There's a lot of learning to be done, but we're hoping that maybe you all will make some of the mistakes we make along the way, even though mistakes are great because you do learn from them. But yeah, no, I definitely like that idea, Luke, a lot.
Love that. Well, do we want to share some goals for an accountability piece? He said,
Which one?
I don't know, like 500 units this year.
Okay, yeah, we can do year goals.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought you were going to say the 5-year goal. I was like, let's do a year goal.
Yeah, because somebody's going to like listen to the first video and then like listen to the podcast like 5 years from now and be like, oh, they did it. But they might not go all the way back to the first episode and hear that we said that. So
That's true.
the year will be
Our
good.
true fans are going all the way back.
Oh yeah. 2 million?
2 million?
Yeah. 2 million subscribers?
Oh, yeah. The 2 million subscribers, yeah.
Yeah, or 20 million. I forgot what the number was.
Okay, back on track. Let's do 1-year goals.
I know that we all were pretty similar with the multifamily stuff.
Yeah.
100 plus units in the first year.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah, no, that's
then
right.
we have 1.8 or what is our year? We
I
have
think it's 1.5.
1.5.
I think it is 1.5 in the wholesaling business.
Yeah, 1.5 on the single family side of things, and just wholesaling deals, and then that's revenue, and then 500 units on the multifamily. We have no reason to believe that we're not hitting those. So
Yeah, absolutely.
let's see here. I have it right here written down. 1 year, 1.5. Yep. Is that a 60? No, that's a 40%
40.
profitability.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we got our goals. Is there anything else wrapping up you guys want to talk about?
Oh man, I don't know.
Oh, I think something that's important to talk about when you're looking to go into business with somebody is communication. Communication is very important because obviously going into business with other people, you're going to have differing opinions on things, and it's definitely it's hard because you obviously think that yourself is right and you want to be right, but if somebody else opposes you, it's definitely tough to see their side. So I think just having that open communication and understanding where that person's coming from, and then just kind of talking it out is so important rather than holding things in and just letting it float out there.
That's really freaking hard with anything. Not even like a partnership, just relationships in general. It's like it's uncomfortable as hell, right? Nobody wants to get uncomfortable.
Yeah, nobody wants to make somebody else upset about something.
Right, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that's a good point to bring up. It is necessary, and you can't move forward without, I guess it would be called growing pains at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why it took 6 months for us to decide to actually go into business together, because I think we were all worried about how that was going to work out and how that communication was going to happen. Because I know you were nervous about, since Chase and I are in a relationship, how that was going to play out for you, which is very valid. And it can be tough. But, Chase and I, we don't feel like it either.
Just don't team up against me, all right?
Well, we haven't yet, so.
Who says we aren't already?
We haven't yet, so I wouldn't hold your breath.
Oh my gosh, Lizzie, we're live.
I'm just kidding. I can't crack a joke.
No, you can. That's good.
That's funny.
But the reason for teaming up really is like, 'cause we're all trying to go big. So, I mean, I think teaming up, 3 of us all having different responsibilities. If we can focus on stuff that actually moves the needle, we can get a lot farther much faster than somebody either on their own or
Mm-hmm.
If we were trying to stay small, I mean, it would have made no sense to do it, but if you're trying to go big and change the world, you got to have people.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be overwhelmed with the responsibility of having to do it all by yourself.
Yeah, because that means a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Not one man can rule the world.
That's true. I mean, they always at least had the right-hand man, so.
Probably a female.
Probably. Females are awesome. I was totally not like that, but I love women.
I was gonna end it on a nice pressure spread.
Oh, hobbies. Luke's likes to do magic tricks.
Here we go.
Oh.
Are we supposed to pick a card?
No.
Okay. Alrighty, well.
Is that the intro?
Here we go, guys. Well, I'm Lizzie Hicks.
Chase Craddock.
And Luke Harwell.
And this is the best podcast ever.
What we learned today.
Learn from us now.
Yes.